Hi, my name is Mr.Ditto and I'm the proud principal of Idea Rise College Prep. I wanted to take a few minutes just to share a little bit more about myself and where I grew up. So I was born in Chicago, Illinois, and I grew up just outside the city limits with my grandmother and my mom. These were both two very, very important people in my life as they helped raise me and they also both put me on the path to college. When I graduated from high school, I decided that I wanted to go see somewhere new. So I went to school at the University of Minnesota up in Minneapolis. When I was there, I learned a whole bunch of stuff, and I also realized that it can get very, very cold in some parts of the country. When my family came to visit me, I told them that it was about 55, maybe 60 degrees out, and they should expect to see people walking around in shorts, t-shirts, and flip-flops. They all thought I was completely making it up until they saw. Up in Minnesota, that was considered warm weather, so people would be outside celebrating, wearing what we would wear during the summertime. I also realized that it could get much colder than I ever thought possible. In fact, one day our classes were actually canceled because it was negative 30 degrees. It was so cold that when I happened to venture outside, my eyelids actually froze shut when I was blinking. It was really something to see. After I got my undergraduate degree is where I really found my passion for education. And so I moved to a place where education and great teachers were really needed. I moved down to Phoenix, Arizona. And being in somewhere super cold like Minneapolis, I was excited to go anywhere that was a little bit warmer. When I went down there, I thought, like many deserts I learned about, it was really hot during the day, but it would get cold at night. It would be refreshing. And so when I got off the plane in July, it was 117 degrees. I had no idea it could get to be that hot anywhere. But I was really confident that when it got to be nighttime, it would cool way down, there'd be a breeze, it'd be great outside. And so I waited up late as I was moving into my apartment, and it was about 11 o'clock at night, and it was still 109 degrees. This really just showed me it can be very hot in some places, very cold in others. During the time that I was in Arizona, I was able to find my passion as a middle school science teacher, and this passion continued. But I really wanted to be close to home, closer to my family, and so I moved back to Chicago, and I was able to teach in the city where I grew up. This was a super rewarding experience, and so you might wonder how I got to Texas. And it was actually IDEA that brought me down to Texas. I moved 2,000 miles across the country because I believed that much in IDEA's mission and their vision. Their commitment to getting 100% of students to and through college really drew me down to them. And so that same promise is the one I make to all my students and all my families. Anybody that joins and becomes an Idea Rise Raven is being put on that path to and through college. It's not an easy one, it's full of lots of hard work, but it's incredibly rewarding. Thank you so much for taking a little bit of time to get to know more about me. I look forward to getting to know more about you in the upcoming weeks and months as we get ready for the 2021 school year.